What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pleeka. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
And today we're talking about Supergirl Season 3, Episode 3, Far From the Tree. So before I get into my notes, what did you think about this episode?
It was better than the last two.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good
Yeah.
episode. I enjoyed it. I didn't care as much about the Maggie and Alex stuff. I did like it a little bit. It was a little more entertaining this episode than usually.
Yeah, like I was kind of surprised that it didn't annoy me.
Yeah,
If that makes
that's
sense.
what surprised. What's funny, one of my notes is, I'll jump to that one first. I surprisingly actually cared about Maggie and her dad. Like, I liked that.
Like,
and
it was like a little backstory, so like...
Yeah. So I'll just get into my notes then. So there's a new Supergirl intro. So she's like, oh, my name is Kara Zor-El, and my cousin's Superman, and yeah, she says her shit.
Yeah.
But they recast the little girl of her that's in the pod. Like, they show her, like, briefly in the beginning.
Oh, really?
And, like, you know how they use the same scenes that they used from season 1 when you remember they showed at the end of the last season.
Yeah.
And then they zoom around the planet and they show rain shooting out.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me wonder if they took the time to recast or going to reshoot that scene, we're probably going to go back to that at some point this season then.
Right.
Otherwise, that was completely pointless.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
So I noticed that, and I was like, oh, I should write that down, because that's something I totally forget.
So
But
it's not that little girl from the last Boy Scout 20 years ago?
no.
She looks just
Yeah, I
like
know.
her.
She does look just like her.
Halloween.
So my other note is Martian Manhunter's ship is awesome. That was really cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
that was pretty cool.
I can totally see them making, because they do like the pop figure rides, doing a ride of that with him in it. That'd be
Yeah.
sweet.
That actually almost seems too cool for them to do.
Yeah, they don't do a lot of CW pops like that are like real cool.
I don't know what would be cooler, just having him in the car or having him in the ship.
It'd be cool if they did both. They both
It
look
was,
really
it
cool.
was also pretty funny when she pulled up listening to Britney Spears.
I had that written too. That was really funny.
Yeah, that was
I
like-
was surprised. Supergirl made me laugh. That's never happened before.
No,
except-
yeah, I
unless
laughed
the
too.
Flash is on it or something.
Yeah, I laughed too. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. And then she came out and she was acting a little goofy, and I was like, hey, that's pretty
It's funny because when that happened, the guys did you see the aliens all around the staff and stuff like that? And I started hearing the song, and like Mom was in here doing dishes, and I was like, she fucking listening to Britney Spears? And then you see Supergirl come driving in, and I was like, oh, it's the show.
Yeah.
It like totally threw me off guard.
That was unlike any of the previous episodes.
Yeah.
Like, they've never done something like
I
that.
hope that they're adding more stuff like that, like to make it more fun, kind of like how Flash
Yeah.
is doing. Because that'll, even if like there's shitty episodes, but there's like one moment each episode that makes me laugh, I'd be happy with that.
No, yeah. I still don't want shitty episodes.
Well, yeah, I don't want shitty Supergirl episodes. I would love them to be good. I actually really enjoyed this one. I tweeted at Supergirl on Twitter, said, "Hey, can you please make more episodes like this? This is really good."
Oh, really?
Yeah. My next
Ass
note
kissing.
is I would really like Martian Manhunter and Supergirl to do more space stories. I think that because I like they teamed up. They actually fucking did stuff together.
Yeah.
Finally, which was cool.
It's nice to see Martian Manhunter like do something.
Be Martian Manhunter.
But then he's doing it against other Martians who are just as powerful as him, right?
Basically, yeah.
So
I liked his dad too. I thought his dad was
his
pretty
dad
cool.
was pretty cool.
One thing
for an old guy.
that bugged me was
The fight scenes?
Oh. How he looked in this episode, Martian Manhunter and his dad, was pretty shitty compared to how we usually see him. Like, it looked very, especially when they had like the scene when his kids are going in and you see the dad, like it totally looked like I was watching an animated movie. But like
didn't really
it
notice.
didn't like bug me too much. But I was like, oh, we've seen it look better than this.
Yeah, they were in some fictional.
Yeah, but
place.
they
Like, I
they
just-
probably spent so much money like the Mars sets and doing all this
Yeah.
stuff. So like it's not like a bad thing. I just noticed it didn't look as good this episode.
I didn't really
My
notice
next
that.
note is I still think Maggie and Alex are gonna break up.
Well, yeah.
Like every scene they're in together, I'm like, oh yeah, they're totally gonna break
I
up.
mean, they're
There's no way these two are together by the end of the season.
No.
Especially because we know Maggie's leaving the show, but I think she's leaving because they're gonna break up. Because like they keep bringing up the kids thing. Like I said last week, I think that's gonna bring them
Yeah.
apart. Oh, I already said this. I surprisingly cared about Maggie and her dad. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I surprisingly cared too.
Yeah,
Uh,
I thought they were gonna do the thing where they're like, he left her out, he kicked her out, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I understand now." Blah blah all this stuff. And he's like, "No, still, you fucking disgust me, basically." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh wow." Like I totally thought they would just do the little trope, and they were just gonna, 'cause the mom's not here, so blame it on the mom. And
I thought
shit
they
like
were gonna
that.
blame it on the mom too.
And they didn't do any of that, which
Especially
really
because he had the
surprised.
picture and
Yeah.
and then like
His story, like it made sense a little bit, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I was like, but it doesn't really.
no, I mean
Like I got his
I-
point of view, but at the same time, it doesn't fully make sense.
no, because it's still his kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, I saw where he's coming from. Like he wants better for his kid, but
He wants good for her, but he has a weird way of like doing it. He's like, I don't want you to be judged, so I'm gonna judge you.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
very weird.
basically.
But I don't think this is the last we'll see of him, because I think they showed a lot of. I think maybe we'll see him again. I don't know. I just got the feeling because he was in it quite a bit this episode.
Maybe.
Oh, there's a lot. There was more Green Martians in this episode than all of last season.
Oh, last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Ever. Because he's the last one, and there was 4 of them, right?
Well, I mean, no, the other ones were white Martians, but I mean, like, just him turning into Martian Manhunter and doing shit. There's way more of that this episode.
But there was him, his dad, and then 2 kids.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, no, because we did see that flashback briefly in season 1, I think, where you see them all running and like, but that was kind of like a drawn thing. It wasn't like. But you did see that. The Britney Spears scene was pretty funny. I put down.
Yeah, no, that was the highlight.
I really like taking notes. What?
I know you like this episode. I actually, because I was home last night, I texted you and said, "So how was Supergirl?" And I knew you were gonna like it.
Really?
Yeah, because you watched it without me. So then, whenever you watch something without me, you're like, "Oh, it's the best show ever. You got to start watching it again." How was Walking Dead Sunday?
Oh, it was really good.
I proved
but
my point.
You know why it was really? I haven't watched Walking Dead with you in like years, pal. But you know this isn't the Walking Dead recap show. But you know why it was good? You know how normally Walking Dead's MO is the whole season is you watch them do the stupid shit leading up to the cool shit.
Yeah.
They cut all that out and just cut to them fighting, and like they're doing an all-out war story from the comics. But they like it literally time jumped from last season. Usually it just cuts right back and forth where it left off.
But
so they cut out all the bullshit.
I'm not gonna watch it because it.
No, I don't expect you to. You still would have hated it, but to me, like I hated last season.
Right.
It was way better than last season.
But you liked the first episode, and then you hated all the ones in between, and you liked the last episode. And now this was the first episode, and now you're gonna hate all the ones in between.
Maybe, I don't know.
See, to me, it's not worth it.
Yeah, to me, it's like I can sit there and watch him diddle on my phone a little bit, and then pay attention. That's the only show I've really gone on my phone for.
So anyway, I texted you to ask you how it was, but I was interested because we both like Martian Manhunter. I didn't know about this fucking other shit with Maggie, but
yeah, I was hoping they would be in it.
But it was halfway interesting, so I didn't mind.
So you're saying I was right?
You were kind of right, but I thought the fight scene was retarded.
It was a little lame.
Yeah, like it was just.
I kind of liked. I liked to see like Supergirl fight the White Martians.
I
that
felt
was
like
cool
I was
looking.
watching King Kong from 1976.
But yeah, it was pretty bad because everybody is CGI except for Supergirl.
Yeah,
it was kind of lame.
Yeah,
like I think it was kind of unneeded too. We didn't really need to see her fight everybody, but
yeah. No, I mean I don't know. I was just wondering how you thought about it. I didn't think the fight scene looked good at all.
Yeah, that was one of the things, like, with like how the Green Martians looked. I thought that looked kind of shitty too.
So thinking of that, maybe they shouldn't fight as many aliens. Maybe they should.
I don't need them to fight. I just want them to go like on, because like Flash, they can go to different Earths. Arrow's all like, oh, I'm a vigilante, man. You know, Supergirl could be space.
Why does Arrow talk like me?
Everybody sounds like that to me. But you know what I mean? I think Supergirl would be fun if they were all doing that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, not every episode, but they go to space a lot more. Yeah. Because I thought they did like 2 space things last season, but like it was her and Mon-El, and you know they don't let their other sidekicks do anything on that show. So Mon-El just wore glasses and just sat there basically, and they didn't do much. I liked this one because they were both involved in it, and it was fun.
Yeah, Supergirl still did 90% of the work.
He talked to his dad.
No, she talked him into it.
That's true. That's true. She did that. And then the last thing I put is I think Thal, however you said that guy's name. You know, the guy that they kept talking to, the other White Martian.
Oh yeah.
I think him and Miss Martian will come back eventually. And like, I had later on this note that I think the dad would come back too. But then the rest of the episode kept going, and they brought the dad back to Earth, and I was like, oh well, he kind of has to come back. They can't just like never show him again.
Where do we go? Home.
Yeah.
And they both walked
but
off.
I wrote that on the commercial for like from the last scene, so I didn't know that. I wrote this as like I think it in the show, so I don't forget. But I think those 2 characters will come back, cause Miss Martian came back last season to help them out.
She keeps coming back.
Yeah, so I think she'll bring him, and that'll kind of be like her sidekick guy when they come back.
Will John like that?
Probably not. He'll be a little jealous. He didn't seem to like that guy.
He did, the end.
I guess maybe a little. I did like, though, I thought it was pretty funny when, and I don't know if it was meant to be funny, but during the fight scene, Supergirl punches that one white Martian, and then the other guy's like, it turns back into his black self, and she goes, how did you know that wasn't me? And she goes, no, I didn't. So she just punched one of them randomly and got lucky and didn't hit him?
Yeah, but, like, yeah, I see what you mean, but, like, I didn't think it was funny. But, well, kind of funny, but, like, that other one was going after and the other one tried to stop.
Yeah.
So.
I got a question for you, though.
Okay.
Why is it that all the Martians, when they go into human form, are black?
I don't know. Can't answer that.
That's what I was wondering.
I was kind of wondering that,
and
too.
I got it for Martian Manhunter's dad, because he's like, oh, in my people, we go to what you look like. So he sees his son in the form of a black guy, so he went in the form of a black guy. But there was like 6 black, white Martians there just, this is us.
I don't know.
And like Miss Martian's there on Mars, and she's in her black self form. Why would she ever need to be like that on Mars?
Why would any of them have to be like that on Mars?
Yeah, except for him, it makes sense. And I guess for the TV show part, but like it seemed weird to me that they all chose that form.
The way they ran around when they weren't in that form, I'm glad they chose it.
Yeah,
but
it's for a practical effect. But I thought it was weird that they only like maybe there is a reason out there, maybe people know, but it seemed weird to me that every single one of them is black.
Yeah, I can't answer that.
Not trying to sound racist, but
I don't know.
Isn't it seem weird though that they pick the white characters and make the white characters turn black too?
Did the white characters turn black or did the black characters turn white?
Well, they're white Martians.
Oh, but they turn black?
Yeah.
Then they turn back to white.
Yeah, they keep going back and forth. They're like Michael Jackson. They can't choose.
Like,
no, I just thought that was kind of funny.
Like, I did cross my mind, like, oh, apparently everyone shifts into a black person in the thing, but whatever.
So did you watch the trailer for Next On?
Yeah, but I'm not sure I comprehended it.
Wait, what does that mean?
I mean, it was on. I was like, oh, it's on.
Oh, you weren't paying attention. I thought you meant you watched it and you're like, I don't know what's happening.
No, I don't even like.
So it's
like I don't even.
It looks like
I literally watched it 20 minutes ago and I don't remember.
It looks like a generic Supergirl episode, which is what I'm afraid of.
Probably why I don't remember it.
But it's called Colt. No, it's me.
Oh yeah, Rob Lowe's brother was in it.
Oh really? I didn't know that was his brother. But it's
wasn't it?
It might be. I don't know. But it's a cult of people who are idolizing Supergirl, and like she saves one guy from like falling down into like hell or something.
I saw Cult, and I saw Rob Lowe's brother.
And that's all you cared about?
Yeah.
You're like, I signed off for that.
Didn't even really care about that. But I was like,
I think not next week, but the week after. I think it's Kevin Smith's Supergirl episode.
Cool.
His are usually good as Supergirl. Not as good as his Flash ones.
Well,
but he did two. He did 2 last season. Yeah, it's hard to make Supergirl.
I don't remember his last season.
One with his daughter, and they went. Went not Mars, but they went to that one planet.
Oh, you liked it because they went with Marnell. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Why didn't Kevin Smith have Marnell fight? I know he doesn't write it.
Yeah, he's not in charge of that. And then I don't remember. He had another one, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was the second to last episode, but I could be wrong. One where Superman shows up at the end. But I could be wrong on that. But all right, so that's it for this Supergirl review. This is gonna go up late because in about 2 hours we have to review Flash when it's over.
2 hours?
So this is probably going to go up a day late.
Can you just put it up right now?
Well, I will, but we're going to the gym and shit. But so thanks for watching this review. Comment down below your thoughts on Supergirl. Please like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next Monday for another review on Supergirl.